Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session, children. Yesterday there was a technical issue where audio output wasn't properly inserted. So let me recapitulate the yesterday's lesson. Children, under the expansion of democracy, we have seen in the previous sessions before the FA2 regarding Libya. Muammar Gaddafi, one of the dictator military ruler who has come to power in Libya, tried to develop it with free education and free health and even distribution of the country's wealth among the people also has taken place. But even though there was a development, but people were not happy as they were not participated in the developmental activities. The people's participation was not there because it was a military rule. So there were many agitations which have taken place against to the Muammar Gaddafi, and people got divided as pro Gaddafi and against to Gaddafi. That means his followers formed into one group and his opponents formed into another group, and that led to a severe civil war in Libya, and that civil war came to an end after the death of the Muammar Gaddafi, and today they air the democratic spirit or democratic freedom. And now let us move on to another important country in Asia, that is a neighboring country of India, okay, which we call it as Burma. Burma is actually the old name of the present Myanmar. Myanmar is a modern name and Burma is the old name. So we shall see about this Burma's issue, okay, how democracy got retained here in Myanmar. Let us see. So as I told you, Myanmar is a neighboring country of India. As India was colonized by Britishers, even Burma was also a colony of Britishers. And as it was a colony of Britain, it was a major supplier of teak wood, okay, because it's a large forest area is present in Burma. So it was the largest supplier of teak wood, and food crops like rice and minerals like tin and precious stones like rubies and sapphire. Rubies, okay, these are the colored stones which we use it in the jewelry. So such kind of costly stones, colored stones are also available in Burma, and they used to export it to other countries. And Burma also became independent 5 months after the Indian independence. We achieved independence in 1947, August 15. 5 months after India's independence, even Burma also attained its independence. They established a parliament just like Indian parliament. They have two houses, okay, and there were elections in 1951, 56 and 1960 also. Even democratic setup got started there. There were elections also conducted in Myanmar, that's in Burma, 3 times. That is in 1951 there were elections, 56 there were elections, and 1960 also there were elections. And different political parties also contested in these elections. It appeared at the time that Burma would also emerge as a democratic republic like India, because India, which is a bigger country in South Asia, emerged democratically very strong country. So everybody thought that like India, even Burma also would emerge as a republican country. But Burmese did not have a united political party to lead them at that time. And because there were many ethnic groups which were present in Burma. Ethnic groups means Jatulu, we call them. Jati means different kinds of people united into one group, which have the same kinds of traditions and conventions. They form into groups, okay. So like we have caste system in the country, so they have ethnic. Even in Libya also we have seen many ethnic groups were fighting together. So here the groups, each state, they are divided into state. In India we have princely states at the time of Britishers leaving India. But these all princely states got united into Indian Union, and we emerged as a democratic republican nation. But those states which were being ruled by different ethnic chiefs, they could not get united. As a result of that, there was a civil war which broke out in Burma. And if you remember in 1947, India had a large number of princely states like Hyderabad, Junagadh, Kashmir, and it took a few years to weld them with India. To join into India, it has taken 2-3 years. In 1948, Hyderabad joined into India. So similarly, Burma too consisted of a large number of small states and ethnic linguistic states, regions, which are being dominated by their chief. ओके वो जो जगह का चीफ जो रहती है, चीफ बोले तो द लीडर, ओके, दे यूज्ड टू डोमिनेट इन दैट एरिया. It was in 1947, a leader by name, in 1947 there was a leader by name Aung San. Aung San. So he is a leader of Burmese ethnic groups, and who had led the country for independence. Like Mahatma Gandhi had led the nation for independence, even Aung San is also one such a leader who led for the Burmese liberation. And he was also the present father of the present opposition party in Burma, that is Suu Kyi, one of the Nobel Peace Prize winner, Aung San Suu Kyi, her name is. He is also father of Aung San Suu Kyi. So Suu Kyi's father he is. Who? Aung San is the father of Suu Kyi. So the leaders of many ethnic minorities negotiated an agreement which would guarantee ethnic rights and self-determination and the inclusion of minorities in the democratic process. However, what happened? Aung San was assassinated by the militaries. Assassinated means he was killed by the military leaders. Soon after that, when he was assassinated, Burmese military began its slow advance into the ethnic states, and by force it started ruling them. By force, with weapons, they started ruling, they started bringing them under their control. Who? The military rulers. So we shall further understand about the story of Burmese in the next class, children. Thank you.